Beet cappelletti with Meyer lemon zested, goat cheese, and beet green pesto. Ingredients: beet pasta. 1 medium-sized beet, scrubbed clean and trimmed, about 4 ounces. Splash of red wine vinegar. 2 cups flour plus more for kneading. 1 Harvers 4 cups Melina flour. 2 whole eggs. 2 teaspoons olive oil. Lemon zested, goat cheese filling. 4 ounces goat cheese, softened at room temperature. 1 boîte cube crème fraîche. 1 boîte cube ricotta, drained. 1 4 cup parmigiano reggiano. 2 tablespoons finely chopped minced herbs, parsley, mint, or basil. 1 tablespoon Meyer lemon zest. 1 tablespoon extra virgin olive oil. Kosher salt and freshly ground black pepper. Et taste. Beet green pistachio pesto. 3 garlic cloves. 1 tar 2 cup toasted pistachios. 2 cups beet greens, cleaned, stems removed, and sliced. 1 4 cup picked parsley leaves. 1 2 cup picked basil leaves. 2 3 tablespoons freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano. 3 4 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil. 1 Meyer lemon, salt and freshly cracked black pepper to taste. Shallot thyme infused white wine sauce. 1 cup dry white wine. 1 small shallot, stem intact, cut into quarters. 3 sprigs of fresh thyme. 1 cup unsalted butter cubed. 1 lemon zested. Floured thyme, microgreens, or chervil for serving. Cooking instructions. Preheat oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and place beet in a small loaf pan or wrap in foil. Season with olive oil, salt, pepper, a splash of red wine vinegar, and a tablespoon of water. Roast until fork tender, about 25 to 35 minutes. While beets are roasting, prepare filling. Whisk together goat cheese, crème fraîche, ricotta, and Parmigiano Reggiano until well combined. Season with herbs, Meyer lemon zest, salt, pepper, and a drizzle of olive oil. Place in a piping bag or for easy filling and set aside. Remove from oven and cool enough to handle, peeling away skin and discarding. Puree, beet on high, adding just enough of the roasting liquid, or red wine vinegar, to blend until smooth. Set aside 84 grams, 3 ounces, for pasta and reserve. Make the pasta dough. Place both flours onto a flat counter or wooden cutting board and use a fork to form a well in center. Season the center of the well with salt and add the olive oil. Crack eggs into the center along with beet puree. Using a fork, whisk together eggs and puree until smooth. Continue whisking, pulling in the flour from the interior of the circle. You can guide the circle to keep its shape by coaxing with your hand. Continue to whisk until almost all of the flour has been incorporated. If dough feels too dry, add a touch of water or olive oil for a bit more shine. Alternatively, if dough too wet, sprinkle lightly with flour as needed. So, using a bench scraper, bring the rest of the dough together with hands, dust surface with more hour zero flour and knead for about 10 minutes until dough is smooth and springy to the touch. Wrap tightly in plastic and rest for 30 minutes to an hour. While pasta rests, make beet green pesto. In a food processor, pulse together garlic, toasted pistachios, beet greens, parsley, basil, and half the parmesan until finely chopped. With motor running, stream in olive oil until pesto is loosely blended. Season with Meyer lemon zest, salt, pepper, and big squeeze of lemon juice. When ready to roll, unwrap your pasta dough and place it on a clean, cool, dry working surface, like marble. For easier pasta shaping, let filling come to room temperature at this time. Divide dough into quarters, and working with 1 piece at a time, roll the dough with a small dowel or rolling pin to about 3x3 square. Beginning with the machine on its highest setting, feed the rolled out pasta dough into the machine. When it's halfway through, pull it out. When you've run it all the way through the machine, pull it out and aerate the dough. Repeat 2 or 3 times on the first setting. Lightly flour your hands each time. Using the back of your hand, fold the dough. Then change the setting on your pasta machine to 1. Crank the dough through the machine. After 10 turns of the machine, catch the dough and stretch and fold the dough. Change the setting on your machine to 2 and repeat. Repeat 10 times, flouring your hands and increasing the setting each time until your pasta is smooth and as thin as tracing paper. This is about a 5 on any pasta roller. Next, cut and shape the cappelletti. Dust a baking sheet with semolina and lay out rolled pasta dough on a lightly floured surface. A pastry brush and a pinch bowl of flour is very handy here. Using a 3-inch pastry cutter, or rim of a glass, cut circles out of the pasta dough. Pipe or spoon 1, heaping teaspoon of goat cheese filling into each circle and shape into cappelletti by folding in half to form a half moon, pressing to adhere edges. To complete the shape, with arc facing up, bring the 2 ends together with your index finger and thumb to create the cappelletti shape, or little hat, and set aside onto prepared baking sheet and repeat with remaining pasta. Prepare wine butter sauce. Heat a large skillet over medium-high heat. Combine wine, shallot, and thyme and cook until reduced by half. Remove thyme and shallots and discard. Whisk in butter and season with salt and pepper. Keep warm over low heat while cooking pasta. To cook pasta, heat a large pot of water to a gentle rolling boil and generously season with salt. Working in batches, place cappelletti into pot and spin into water. Carefully give the pot a gentle turn as well to prevent pasta from sticking to each other or sinking to bottom. Cook for 1 to 2 minutes until pasta is al dente. Using a skimmer, remove al dente pasta, shaking off excess water, and toss in white wine butter sauce to coat, spooning sauce over cappelletti to coat. To serve, divide amongst bowls and garnish with a drizzle of sauce, pesto, a sprinkling of herbs and grated Parmigiano Reggiano.